For quite a while now, I've been looking for a pair of close-back studio headphones for listening to music and messing around with music production. And if you go online and search for what I just asked, the few recommendations that are very popular are the DT770, the M50X, and the SONY MDR7506. And these are all great headphones. I've tried all three of them before. However, the DT770s are too treble heavy for me. The M50X has this rough treble spike that makes it really hard to listen to sometimes. And the Sonys, while much more balanced than the other two, do leave a lot to be desired. Since I wanted these pair of headphones that I was buying to last me for a couple of years, I wanted to make the right decision. And when I saw the M70X come for a good low price for me, I thought, maybe I should check these pair of headphones out. But are they any good? Well, you got to keep watching to find out. Before we start the video, if you have any questions to ask me, you can ask away in the comments or on Instagram and Twitter, wherever I reply to all the comments and all the messages I get. Subscribe first, of course, but if you have any questions, go ahead and ask away. Don't be shy. As always, with all reviews, we start with the design. The M70X just reiterates the design ethos of the already well-established M series of studio headphones from Technica. I'm sure you've seen the M50X before. The M70X is honestly not that much different. It just has more premium materials and more premium details here and there, justify the more premium price tag and premium model name. The M50X doesn't look bad at all, and it is a very good looking, professional, clean, simple pair of headphones. So for the M70X to improve on this, it doesn't need to do much. The headband, for example, is now beautiful sandblasted aluminum, and the padding is thicker and more firm than on the M50X. This is nice and makes the headphone look a lot more premium than the M50X, which is good because it's more expensive and I would like something that looks and feels more premium. And overall, I'd say the design of the M70X is really good. Just like the M50X, it isn't loud and shouty or vulgar and feels very premium and professional. This is good if you're using it for work in a professional setting, like in a studio or even video editing or something, because they don't stand out. They aren't bright red and gaming or something, which is a good thing. The cable is detachable on the left ear cup, which is good, except that it's proprietary, which means you can't use any standard aux cable. However, it does come with 3 cables, 2 straight and 1 quad of varying lengths. So if you wanted to put a cable in different positions for like different uses, say with your laptop, your audio interface and your phone, for the 3 different cables, you could, or you could just keep the cables as backup for when one of the cables breaks. While I wish the cables were, a standard aux cable, at least it has a detachable cable with a nice locking mechanism rather than having no detachable cable at all, because, at the end of the day, I just want to be able to replace my headphone cables, which is nice. It also comes with a carrying case, which I unfortunately lost, so never mind. Overall though, the accessory package of the M70X is nice and comprehensive, and I like the stuff it comes with. Build quality wise, the M70X is pretty decent. It's not gonna break any records, but it's not gonna break either. Its construction is sturdy and rigid, and the materials used feels premium and have a nice feel to it. I'm sure if you dumped it in your bag after a long and tiring recording session, it shouldn't have many issues, especially if you folded it flat for storage before. On top of that, with the carrying case, it's really quite hard to break it if you just take slight amounts of care with it. It should last you for a long time. Comfort wise, it's really good as well. It does have good amounts of padding all around, and it's not too heavy despite its premium feel with the aluminium here and there and the metal trim and stuff. So if you were to wear this pair of headphones for long hours working on your next My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy album, then these pair of headphones are actually going to work out just fine. They're really comfortable, and while the clamping force is a bit tight when you first buy them, after you wear them for a while, they do loosen up to be just right for me and probably for you. I have a big head, so if the clamping force is just right for me, usually it will be fine for everyone. And since you can adjust the headband to different lengths, it's often very comfortable and fits your head size and head shape, whatever it might be, just right. So that's a good thing. Okay, so we know that comfort wise it's a really good pair of headphones. We know design wise and build quality wise it's really good. But these are headphones, and its most important factor is its sound. So how do they sound? It's really good, honestly, when testing these headphones with an amp with the sole intention to review them. I genuinely, after 15 minutes in, forgot that I had to take notes for stuff to say about them. And that's because I was so engrossed in listening to the details and the little sprinkles in the music that I forgot that I had to review them. They sound really good. Okay, these aren't Stax headphones, they aren't crazy planar headphones that cost thousands of dollars, but give them some decent power, crank up the volume a little bit, and have a good audio source, and you would have a great experience. Focusing on the music and details, you will realize that these are a pair of really high definition and high res headphones that have a lot of detail and a lot of clarity. It's so analytical and it's so fun to listen to because you hear all the little sprinkles and tidbits of random sounds and random details that musicians put in their songs for you to discover, and you hear all of it all around you, which is awesome. It's all noticeable with the M70x. It's clear, it's very precise, and it's very analytical. It's got great separation, and the stereo imaging is really not bad too. However, its soundstage is quite limited, which is partly because it is a pair of closed-back headphones, but it still delivers good sound overall. When it comes to sound signature, the M70Xs do have a slight treble bias, and it does have a tendency to sound a bit jarring sometimes in songs with poor mixing, high amounts of hi-hats and cymbals, and a lot of high end. In those songs, the M70X does tend to struggle a bit. It does tend to sound a bit bad in terms of, it's a bit annoying because it's so treble heavy, but once you EQ it a bit for those songs, it generally sounds okay. And otherwise, apart from that, it's actually really quite a balanced sounding pair of headphones with a generally quite a flat sounding sound signature, and that is good. Overall, I'll say that sound wise, it's really one of the best closed back headphones you can get for its price. And I'll say good job Audio Technica, because it really is quite good. So that's it for music then, and we all know that it's good for music production because of what I've talked about. How about gaming? Well, these aren't actually suited that well due to its poor soundstage, but that's because it's a pair of closed back headphones. So if you wanted to buy these pair of headphones and you also want to use them for gaming, they aren't the most ideal, especially if you need good positional audio for, say, listening to footsteps and listening to enemies. If you needed something like that, I would suggest getting a pair of closed open back headphones or a pair of headphones with better soundstage. While these are very good sounding, they aren't that recommended for gaming. So yeah, there's that. Okay, all said and done, the M70X is an excellent choice for those looking for a closed back headphone in its price range. Not just for audio professionals and producers, but also for those looking for detailed analytical sound to soak in music. It's really quite good, and I genuinely recommend it to anyone who is looking for a pair of closed back studio headphones in this price range. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you liked it, subscribe and like. Please do. It really helps out the channel, subscribing and liking. And thank you all so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Goodbye.